Hey everybody, welcome back to PalmTreeLife, and we are the Empire of Acheron. We had a massive win against Blemia last episode, and so this episode is going to be a lot about consolidation and kind of getting prepared because we are about to die. Like, that is going to happen soon. We are ailing as a 59-year-old. We do have two sons that the Empire is going to pass off to. We are getting much closer to forming another empire here in Abyssinia, and I want to start working towards the Kenambornu empire, so that maybe not in this succession, but as my son would take over and as he would have sons, they may split into multiple empires. So that's kind of the goal. Where we're headed this episode is to see if we can, how far we can get within Abyssinia, how far we can get within Kenambornu over here towards the west, and then seeing that would put us well on our way to the entirety of Africa and uniting it under one house, because we would have three of the empires, and you're talking there's only 7 or 6.5, because the Hamid, we don't care about Arabia, we care about Africa. So you're talking about we would have basically half of the empires of Africa. We'd be well on our way. So that's the goal with this episode. And once again, I'm going to focus on adding land, not so much the role-playing as we go, because I want to get down the road. I don't want this to be some 60-episode thing. I'm kind of thinking less than that and getting down the road and just taking land. So I want you to see that happening as we go. Right, our first area that we're going to go after here is going to be West Darfur. Finally going to add that. I know Blemia is in the middle here, but we can always add that in our next war against them when the truce is up. So that's where we're headed first. My Chancellor, Islandad Asha, has worked hard to convince our neighboring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Blemia is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I please. Alright, I like that. Good job, Chancellor. Okay, so we need to pay attention. Let's see, we can attack Blemia again. They have no allies right now, which is massive, so this is the time to strike. So what duchy? So we can do, we can do that dude's claims and take it all. He will definitely fight against us if we do that, but we would take it all if we did that. So it hit. He actually kind of likes us. There's a chance we could get him to convert ahead of time, though. Where's the other one? This guy? Okay, so she only has a little bit. We don't want her. If we're going to do claims, we don't want that one. He's already walk, but he only gets a little bit over there too. So let's go after. I'm gonna sway this guy. We're gonna start swaying him. He's gonna be close. So we're going to sway him, try to convert him, then we'll use his claims on Blamia to take the whole thing. And while we're waiting to sway him, I'm going to take Ed here. I called it Edo before. It's actually Eddie. It looks like a 0 there, but it's EDD. So alright, so it's done. I need to wait I'm really, maybe I should just fight. I'm really hesitant to keep waiting because he's gonna die and then I won't have it. I think I'm gonna declare the war, keep swaying him, hope it happens by the time I end the war, and then I can just hand off. Obviously the kingdom will get handed off to him. But then I should have that empire completely. And actually my sons will each have an empire at that point, most likely. So I think it's just, we've got to do that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. All mine. That was massive. Alright, so I've got to use a hook. Can I send a gift? I already sent a gift. How much of it? I'm not his rightful liege. Can I create that title? Got Kano Darfur. I can't do the empire. So how close am I to the empire? I'm still 14 away. Wow. So it's probably the Damat, Nubia. In Nubia here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't even get it through that. Alright, so I'm not his rightful liege. I may just have to do the hook and see if I can just get him to accept. So I guess we'll do that. I see the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you understand what a long, winding path it is from the darkness into the light. Perhaps if you promise to support me in whatever I need, the journey would be an easier one. So he gets a hook on me. I'm going to die soon. I'm going to let him do the hook on me. He's probably going to want like a council position or something, which I'm fine with. Alright, we got all of the Blamia stuff figured out. Had to release prisoners and do conversions and all that stuff. But now it's time to attack Nubia. Of course I can't get it all. I could take the kingdom. We're not going to do that. Let's do that so that it's inside our borders. And Nubia all but gone. Alright, we are going to have to jump over Salamat. Even though we didn't attack them yet, we do have a truce with them because of they're the same ruler and titles got shifted around and things. So I'm going to go after these smaller ones here. I might go after a few at a time. So they are allied with them. I'm not worried about that. They have a few allies. So Wadai, Wadai's my vassal, so I'm not worried about... Or no, they're not. Sorry. They are my vassal. Alright, so we have the possible... They're fighting each other right now. They don't have anybody. So I might go these three, just try to attack them all at the same time. Bakor Jamal of Acheron has crossed the door to the world of spirits at 64 years of age. He died of old age, a paragon of valor and gallantry. He will always be remembered for his cordial and just nature in face of all odds. Bakor Harir ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Alright, long live the Bakor. This will be interesting because we're in the middle of a war here. So, we have several going on. Oh, because we're in the middle of this one, too. Yeah. Alright, we should be okay. I have a murder scheme to murder someone. We don't want to kill him. I mean, he's really good. Let's rethink this. So we're learning.
We'll do some development growth here. Chancellor. Steward. Most of them hate us. Mostly because of short reign. So we're going to drop down the tribal authority to try to get them to like us a little bit more. And this dude switched to Coptic. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, he's up there. Never mind. Well, I'm pretty disappointed right now. I just had a lot happen, and it didn't record, and I didn't realize it till I went to go edit it, so I apologize that you missed out on it, but I will try to give you a quick update on what happened. And it was really exciting. We had like 3 rebels, so we had 3 like peasant rebels, and then we had 3 vassals try to all get independence or overthrow us at one time. So we were actually fighting on 6 different fronts because, well, actually more than that. We were still fighting to get these territories. We were fighting rebels. The Kingdom of Blamia, along with this Duchy of Nobatia, they tried to get independence. And then somebody tried to overthrow me. I can't remember where. We called in our allies, specifically Damat, and we ended up winning all of them except one, and I think the one we lost was just them getting more territory or something very specific, but it didn't overthrow us. We're still the ruler of the empire. So we are very big, and I'm probably going to have to revoke some titles and stuff because of people trying to overthrow me. So that gave me some authority to do that. So I'm very impressed that we made it through that without losing everything. So that's what happened. Sorry that you didn't get to see it. I'm very disappointed. I don't know why it didn't record it. Something happened in the recording. It just did not even record it. So I apologize about that. But we're going to move forward a little bit more and see how far we can get in the rest of this episode. All right, Salamat is the next one on the docket. We're just going to go after one county because I can't actually do the duchies yet because well, you know what? I'm super close to Illustrious. Let's just wait. Let's wait and get Illustrious. We can probably call a hunt and get there. And there we go. Illustrious it is. We return home invigorated and illustrious. Alright, good. Now let's tack Salamat. We'll take the county. That's as good as any, in my opinion.
Alright, that one's done. Let's go after some of these smaller ones here. I want to check my factions a little bit. I don't care about peasants. I'm fine with peasants. We'll go after these little ones down in here. Well, that's not good. We just lost. Shouldn't have raised them so close. That's my fault. My chancellors worked hard to convince our neighboring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Salamat is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. Alright, I can go after Salamat after this one. Lost again. Man, this has been a lot harder to take than I thought it would be. I'm doing some dumb stuff and I'm losing because I'm an idiot. Alright, we're gonna lose that battle. It's obvious. Let's ransom what we can while we can. going to lose 2 straight battles. Alright, we're going to have to just surrender this one. Alright, let's go after this next layer of Ed. I can't get the duchy because they're in 2 separate duchies. Alright, only one left there. Got Nubia up here. Are they fighting anybody? Nope. They're allied to a mercenary guy. Can we finish up Nubia? Let's finish up Nubia. Alright, Nubia went quickly. Okay, we're gonna try to go after Salamat again. Oh, I can't. I gotta wait for my prestige to get up. So we'll do that first. But, you know, we should be able to. It looks like they're fighting somebody though. They're fighting. It's a subjugation war, which means we'd have to go up against them. Right here. Oh, so they're fighting them probably there. So it wouldn't be a... Well, they're subjugating the whole thing. We're bigger than they are. Do they have any allies? They do not. So I'm not going to be bothered by common on that. We're going to attack anyway. Alright, let's attack. And now we got Salamat. We are definitely growing, so hopefully we can get the rest of the Kingdom of Sao here is what I'm going for next. So let's get in there and get that. Actually, I'm going to create the titles of Kingdom of Darfur and the Kingdom of Nubia. Alright, time to go for some of these little guys down here. I'm going to let this go a month or two just to get some levies up. Alright, Tumak. So they do have quite a bit of allied help. Yeah, all of these, they're very tight in there. Khanum is not though, so I may have to go this way. Alright, Khanum, mine. Alright, we have expanded. We are halfway into Africa there. We're getting into Central Africa. I think I'm going to call the episode here. And hope you have enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. Let me know that that is accurate and that you have liked it. If you have suggestions on achievements, series, tutorials, anything, feel free to write it in the comments. I'd love to help you out with those to the best of my ability. In fact, it may even stretch me to learn some new things through your suggestions. So however you want to do that. But in our next episode, we will start diving into more of Central and then even West Africa as we expand. We do have a little bit of this guy's lifetime left, and then it's actually going to go into his daughters because we didn't have a son. So the empire probably gets split out at that point, and we'll see where we go from there. But I'll see you next time.